Right then, welcome back to Tomb Raider 2013 mod. Now, if you remember the last time we had some bits and pieces done, as well as on my YouTube channel, you may have noticed that there is part of the game of the recordings I've done that would have said second half and first half Tomb Raider and Divinity Edition sitting on there instead of the name of the Tomb Raider game and part of each parts of the game that is on my YouTube channel. So there's a good exclamation for that. I'll explain it a good time. As well as we ended up in an area that allows me to show you that you will end up with a scene that had Himiko statue that Lara says, well, you're not having her, or another way of saying it, you're not getting her, which Lara's confirming to is Sam, that you may have remembered. And Himiko was a queen once upon a time in the game, as was one film that you may have watched before. And there is Himiko over there. So Himiko's there, and well, we've got to get Sam free. So that is what we're going to do, as well as meet someone else that we've seen a couple of times, not many, not like meeting Roth and Grim and Alex, because we've only seen them a couple of times, not many. We've seen Roth more than anybody else in the game. But also we are in the campsite, place where you will find bits and pieces in this bit here, which has got three things, which is skills or skill points with another number 6 written over there, and in the middle, which is fast travel, where you can do your fast travel back and forth to places where you would have missed some bits and pieces that you've never grabbed hold of. And your salvage, that will allow you to upgrade your weapons. Now, you'll find the axe weapon up to 100% right there. And also you find some outfits for you to use, for Lara to wear if you wish. Also, you'll find with the pistol that is up to 60% at the moment. And also, you'll find the name of it, which is handgun upgrades. And also below there would have said 6 out of 10 completed. And with number 10 is basically how many you can upgrade. Alright, at any time you want and whenever. Also with another gun, which is called a rifle, And that is up to 73% right there at the moment. And also there is 11 upgrades, but I've also done 8 of those so far. That's why it's up to 73%. Also, the shotgun is up to 78% as well. No, it's not. Which is obviously the only one that's quite higher than anything else. But also, there is 9 upgrades you can choose out of. And also, you've got the bow, which is up to only 30%. Quite interesting. But also on the left hand side up above, you'll find a number which is 4,542 salvage I can use. Alright. And also these are the upgrades that is there. That's the bottom of the middle of the screen that you'll find for me to choose from, as well as yourselves if you wish. And so we have got 10 different things there, and so I am going to go through these for you to understand what they are and what they do and what is the purpose of the idea of how these things work. And so with the bow to start off with, there is the first one on the left hand side with every single different thing there is. You have got one thing for it so far. You can see a tick on the object, which is saying that you've got it. And what that means exactly is that you've got it for free. You don't have to pay no salvage whatsoever. And so what this does is allows you to use some string, which you may have seen right up above the arrows, as well as the bow itself, which means you've got some string and you can pull some things that's got some string tied around it. Like for example, there's a door that's hiding something from you, and you can say, oh, I'm not going to have that hidden behind that door. I prefer to use my string and rip the bloody thing off and let me have it. And so that's what that'll do. That is for free, that's what I said before. Next of all, which is also for free, that you'll grab hold of, which is allows you to have some flames for you to use. Alright, because you'll get that in the middle of the game somewhere. Alright, next of all, which is this one right here, which is basically allows your flames to be a bit more powerful. What that is worth is 350 that you'll find on the right hand side of the screen there for you to see. Also, this one's got a tick on, which is not for free. You have to pay for it, which is worth 650, which allows you to use some explosives for your bow. Alright. And also, next one along, which is absolutely worth 250 salvage, which allows the arrows to be a bit more sharper to hurt people with. Also, next one along, which is locked. And of course, what that means is that you're going to have to pay for this one first for 250. For this one to be unlocked, which is worth 250 as well, which makes the arrows to be a lot more sharper as well. Also, next one along as well is locked as well, so you've got to pay for the second one before you can pay for this one, which is for 300 salvage, which allows the arrows to be even much more sharper, a hell of a lot more sharper. And also the next one along, which is worth 650 salvage right there, which is going to allow you to chance to choose, or it might allow you to do a good job of hitting 2 people and killing them. Killing 2 people at once. Alright, that's what that'll do. If you're lucky enough for the game to allow you to do that. But it hasn't happened to me yet because I haven't paid for it. Also, the next one along, which is the second set, the only things that's left, which is the 200 salvage, which is allows you to get the string to go even faster. Alright, which involves you pushing the R2 in and out, in and out, in and out. Alright, but also when you do pay for it, this one will be unlocked, which is worth 250 salvage. So once again, if you haven't paid for it for 250, for 200 for this thing, and you just use the R2 in and out without paying this one first, you're probably just going to get ping, 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 just like that, when you're pushing the R2 in and out, in and out, in and out. Also, when you do pay for it, you're probably going to get ping, 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 when you keep pushing the R2 in and out, in and out. And also, when you do pay for it, and you pay for this one, you're probably going to get ping, 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 ping. That's freaking how fast it will bloody go. Alright, so there's your chance of getting those. If you choose to do that, and also I pushed the wrong flicking button. So I'll resort that out right away. Which is going to be to do with the shotgun. Right, so the shotgun, which is all not for free, I'm afraid. It is not all free. You're going to have to pay for it all. But first, the one on the left hand side there, which is to do with your shotgun to reach someone that is about 20 centimeters away from you, because when they're about 5 or 10 centimeters away, you can push your R2 button in and you can have a good chance of hitting quite a bit, as well as you might be lucky to kill them. But when you do pay for this one, and someone's about 20 centimeters away and you're just standing there, and you've got a chance of pushing the R1 button, and you've got a chance of hurting a bit. So you've got a good chance of hurting a bit, not as much, but it's still worth using that. But it is 400 salvage, so you've got a good chance to do that if you wish. Next of all, which is for some shotgun shells, to have some explosive shotgun shells, which is the shotgun shells to burn fire at people. Alright, which is unfortunately for you for 400 salvage, which is not too bad at all. Next one along, which has been paid for, as you can see on the right hand side, it will say complete, just like the other 3 that I just read out at the moment, which is allows you to get your shotgun shells to be a bit more powerful to shoot people with. But the first one is for 325. But also the second one along, which is going to be locked for you to pay for the first one to get it unlocked. But also when you do get it unlocked, this one is also for 325 salvage there. Okay, now the next one, which is also been paid for, which is allows you to have your shotgun to be a bit more effective. And what I mean by that is that when you haven't paid for it and you're pushing the R2 button in, you're going to get bang, bang, bang every time when you're pushing the R2 in and out, in and out. But also when you do pay for it and you're pushing the R2 in, you get bang, bang, every time, kind of thing like that. But that is for 300 salvage. For you to do that, if you really wish to have that a bit more effective, to do some good old damage to people. Also, next of all, which is for 300 salvage, which is got something underneath the gun, as you may have seen. And there's a little roll and a twisty thing underneath, which is allows the gun to be a bit more steady when you're pushing the R2 button in, because when you're pushing it in and out, and you haven't paid for it, Lara's got the accuracy aimed at something. Like if you're trying to go for the head and you're pushing the R2 button in, the gun might fire up above their head or right above someone's leg, or right round someone's leg when you're trying to go for someone's leg and it's not really doing a great deal. So you might want to use this one to get a bit more chance to keep shooting a bit more perfect on the leg or on the head. And also the next one along is locked, so you're gonna have to pay for the first one for 300. And when you have this one, will have a bit of string underneath the gun of the handle itself for you to keep the gun a bit more steady, even a lot more for you to do that. But when you have paid for the first one, it'll be 300 salvage, and this one will be unlocked for 300 salvage as well. So they're both the same. Alright. Also, next one along, which is for your reload speed, which is for your bullets to go back into the gun. And I'll explain that in good time. So that is for 350 salvage for you to pay for. Alright. But also, when you do pay for that, this one will be unlocked, which is allows you to have a lot more bullets to have in your gun. Alright. Which is, unfortunately, 400 salvage. 400 salvage. So, it could be worth a good chance of paying for that. Alright. So there's those for you to know exactly how much they're worth and what sort of things you got a good chance of doing on it. Also, next we are on to a rifle, which is your next weapon, which has got some 11 nice things on there, which is first full 3 sets of grenades for you to use. They're for free, and you can grab 3 of those to hurt people with. But also the next one, which is another set of grenades, which is not for free, so you can grab a lot more, but they are for 500 salvage. You heard correct, 500 salvage. So you want to be very, very careful if you really want it. It is quite expensive. Next one along, which is to do with your bullets to go into your gun, which is worth 225 salvage. Alright, but you'll have 15 more bullets to go in your gun. Also, what I meant to say, for the shotgun, you can grab 12 more shotgun shells to use in that shotgun. Sorry about that. Missed one thing out. Sorry. Everybody makes mistakes, don't they? Okay, so yeah, you get 12, you'll get 15 more bullets in the rifle. Alright, because you're probably looking at 45 bullets to fire out of your rifle to start with. And so you get 15 more instead of 45. Alright, but with a shotgun, you'll have 6 bullets to fire whenever you want. But also you'll get 12 more to go with the 6 to give you 20. Alright, next of all, which is the bit for the shotgun, which is for the bullets to do a fair bit of damage. which is worth 350. Alright, also next one along, which is going to be locked, but as I pay for it, this one will be unlocked for me to pay for 400 salvage for you to pay for if you wish, which is basically, like I said, for the bullets to be a bit more effective and hurt people with. So you got a good chance of hurting people a lot more. It is 400 salvage, by the way. Next one along, which is of course for your rifle to be a bit more steady when you're firing it, because if you're pushing the R2 button and you're keeping that button pushed in, the gun's shaking all over the place, especially if you're trying to go for the chest and you want to hurt them a lot more, and it goes towards someone's neck or somewhere towards the left side of their chest or on the right side of their chest, and you're just pushing that R2 and you're not doing a great deal with it. Alright, so it's probably best for you to pay for it, which is for 300 salvage. And when you have paid for 300 salvage, this one will be unlocked, which is also worth 350 salvage, which is for your accuracy to be a bit more spot on from what you're aiming at. Alright, so next of all, which is for your bullets to go back into your gun a bit more quicker, and that is for 300 salvage for you to pay for. Next of all, for the rifle, which is for you to have your gun, instead of it going bang 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 bang, you get it to go bang 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 bang, as loud as fast as it can go. Alright, but that is worth 250 salvage for you to do that if you want. Alright, next of all, which has got a scope on top of your gun, which is for you to get Lara to see a bit more spot on from what she's aiming at, and also allow you to push your R3 nozzle in and out, in and out, in and out, just like with your bow and your other weapons you use, or like I showed you with the bow in my first recording I did do. I hold the L2 button and push the R3 in and out for it to keep bringing the camera a bit more closer. So that's what this will do. Alright, so that's 250 salvage. Last of all, which is for the rifle to have another scope on top of the gun. Now what this will do, but also it's worth 500 salvage. 500, you were correct. Which is basically allows you to have your gun, but you can also choose to not pay for 500 salvage, which is not what I'm going to do. I'm going to not pay for it, even if you beg me to, because what this will do, because if you prefer something else for you to have your gun to do, then it's probably best to do that. If you want the gun as well as want to pay for 500 salvage, you can get to touch your right D-pad button and just push that once to put the scope on, and what that'll do is get the gun, and when you're pushing the R2 button in and you're keeping it pushed in, you're going to get the gun to go bang 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 bang. It'll be doing that all the time, instead of having to go bang 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 bang, just like that. So it allows the gun to fire a bit more quiet, but I prefer it to go loud. So it's up to you. If you want it really loud and you really like it loud, then don't pay for it. Alright, next of all, which is to do with your pistol for the last time, because we are close towards the very end of the game. Okay, so you've got the first one on the left hand side again, where I'll start usually, which is basically for you to push your R1 button which allows the gun to fire 3 bullets at once. And the way I'm going to do is just going to go like this with my hands. I'm going to go. We'll be doing that. But also, when you're doing that, your bullets will go down a bit quick. Okay. But also, another way of doing it a bit more better is to... Oh, sorry. Right. So this one is worth 450 salvage. Alright. So that's for 450 salvage. But also the other thing what I was going to say was that you might want to pay for this thing, which is for your boots to last even longer. And what I mean by that is that you will start with 6 bullets in your gun. Alright. But also when you do pay for this one, it will allow you to have 10 more bullets. Hang on a minute. You have 8 bullets, sorry. So you'll start with 8 bullets and you'll get 10 more when you pay for this, which is worth 200 salvage. So you'll end up with 18 bullets in total to start off with when you do pay for this one, first of all. So also, when you pay for this one, you'll have 18 bullets, and you pay for this one, you've got more chance of using this one to fire 3 bullets at once, as well as you can push the R1 just about 2 times or 3 times for you to just have a bit of chance of having fun with pushing the R1 to fire 3 bullets at once. Alright, also, this one will be unlocked, which will allow you to have 12 more bullets instead of having 18. So you'll have 30 bullets to fire. So you've got even more chance of using this one. 3 bullets to come out with R1 you're pushing. Alright, so you've got a good chance of paying for the 2 sets of cylinders for your bullets to go into your gun for you to do that. But also the second one for that is for 250 salvage for you to pay for if you want. Next of all, which is this one, which is for the bullets to be a bit more effective, to hurt people a lot more if you want, which is for 200 salvage. Alright, next of all, which is also for your bullets to be a bit more effective. Alright, but also you're going to have to pay for the first one for 200 to get this one unlocked, which is worth 250 as well. But also when you do pay for this one will be available for you to pay for, which is 400 salvage. And when I said about available, which is going to be a green colour for you to pay for it. But if it's grey, like it is now on the right hand side for the one I'm on, which will say locked, but also when you find one that will say red, or show a colour red, it will say you haven't got enough salvage for you to pay for. Even I've got 4,542 there on the left hand side at the top for you to see. Next of all, which is for your bullets again to go in your gun a bit more quicker, but also that is for 325 salvage right there. Alright, next of all, which is for you to have your gun to instead having it to go bang, and you get to go have it bang, so it'll be a bit more louder, a bit more effective to hurt people with. But that is for 300 salvage for you to pay for if you want it. Next one along, which is for your gun to be held a bit more better, as in confirming to Laura can hold onto it a bit more steady when you're firing it. Alright, but that is also for 300 salvage to go with. the other one, like I said. And last of all, which is a scope to go onto your gun, which is worth 350 salvage, which allows you to push your down D-pad button. But instead of having the gun to go bang, you can have it to go bang. That's right, just go bang. So it's really quiet for people to not notice where you are. Alright, so there is all that. And also, with the reload speed and the sets of the bits and pieces for the gun, which I'm confirmed to, say, the shotgun, for example, where it had 12 bullets to go into the gun. Now, let's go to the shotgun for a minute. Right, so, now if you look at the top right corner, you'll find a number that will show you number 30, but also you'll find a white patch on the left side of that number. And when you're paying for the bullets to go into the gun, which is for the bullets to have the bullets going into the gun, and you get 12 more bullets instead of having the 6 bullets you've already got. And so you've got a good chance of having 20 in there, which is what the white patched line has got. Because when you're firing it, or any of the guns, that white patch will go down. Okay, so when I showed you about the bit that goes to this one right here, where you see the gun that's showing the bit underneath the handle or just beside it, that bit brings the white patch a bit more further around the place. Alright, so it's the same sort of thing for this thing right here for the rifle. Alright, those are the sort of things that makes different between each one of those. Alright, so each one of those sort of things are doing that. But when I go to the reload on this thing, it doesn't do that. But what this does, it brings the white patch to be pushed back up to the full set of bullets that you've got to use in the white patch itself. Alright, so if I go to the bullets, go to the rifle, you can see the white patch on the right hand side with a number that has got 150 in there. The 150 is nothing to do with the white patch, but the white patch is basically you're wasting the 60 bullets you're firing. So when you're firing the 60 bullets, you'll end up finding the number in the middle, it will say 90 instead. Alright, so that's what that is. Right, so we are moving on. Right, so we have got the door to rip off. You're going to tap the square X a couple of times. Alright, the wind is blowing around. L3 up. And Lara will walk herself just a little bit, which is absolutely fine with me. But I'm going to have to rest it myself. So L3 up and get Lara to walk. Through the bridge.
No, please.
And there's Matthias.
Why are you doing this, Matthias?
Do you think that you're a hero, Lara? Everything I've done, I did to survive. How many lives have you taken to do the same?
And there's Sam.
There are no heroes here. Only survivors.
Well said, Laura.
She's angry, she's vengeful, and she has real power.
A mere mortal for a queen. A good trade for our freedom, I say.
And that's Himiko dealing with all the wind. Right, the music's picking up. So we've got L3 up, which we want to do is get the light to go straight through it, and then turn your R3 nozzle to move the camera around towards the right. Then you'll find a box for your XP and a bit of string that's got to be tied around this thing, which is your bow that you're going to need. So L2, and get your red patch to turn up into the stony rock here, and R1 pushed in while you're doing that, and press AOX to get Lara to hop onto this when it pops up for the symbol for you to see. And don't forget you've got your rope ascend up, so you can push it L3 up and push this square or X, whichever console you're using, to get Lara to go all the way up there as fast as possible. And L3 towards the right, and press the AOX and slam the X or square in. And L3 towards the right, and push the AOX to get Lara to hop straight over it. And L3 up and push the AOX to hop straight over it. And then you got some axe slamming to do again. L3, A and X, or X and square, with L3 up as well. L3 up, L3 towards the left, and press those buttons again, AOX and X and square, whichever console you're using. And L3 up to get Lara to climb up all the way up here. And a bit of white paint here again, AOX, L3 up. And the wind's blowing, as well as you might be able to feel your controller vibrating in your hands when you're holding it. Also, you want your L2 and R1 for Lara to pull the string and swing this bell towards the door, because that's boxing your way out, boxing your way through. L3 up and AOX and L3 up, so you can get yourself to climb up. And then what you're going to do is R3 to turn it towards the right, where you'll find another one of these, and some more string that's tied around the belt, which is another bell for you to deal with. So do the same thing, L2 and R1. Allow to tie that thing around. So again, AOX and square or X, and the L3 towards the up for the rope ascender to pull her way up. And this will come along, tap the square X and just pull yourself up. This thing will bend over, don't worry about that. L3 up and AOX, and just keep those two buttons there. And Reyes is talking.
We did everything we could to slow them down.
Thanks, Reyes. Get to the boat. If I'm not back.
We're not leaving without you. We'll be waiting.
Right. Also, Reyes, as well as you saw some things coming across this bridge, that is to do with some storm guards with a load of armour that I dealt with previously. L3 up, press AOX and hop straight down it. L3 up and keep that button pushed. Right, L3 up and push the AOX and get a larger swing across that, and slam your X or square in and push your L3 towards the right and keep going a bit, and then push it up a bit so Lara can climb all the way up. Now press AOX 2 times, Lara to get on top of that bit, and keep L3 up so you can get all the way up it, and push it towards the right a little bit so you can get Lara to climb up by pushing the L3 up a little bit more when you've done that bit. Next to it you'll find some wind that is going to break that off. Alright, also you've got a bit of this as well, which is where you want your bow with R1 and L2, don't forget, the string to be tied up and smacked into that thing. L3 up towards the right side, and square X to pull yourself up with a rope ascender. And then L3 up and push it towards the left, and then press A and X, or X and square, so you can slam the axe back into the ice bit, and then press B or circle, and then push the square or X, whichever console you're using, to drop down and slam into the ice into this bit with the axe. L3 up towards the right and up towards the right bit, so you can climb all the way up from this angle. L3 up, and then you'll find some more boots if you want to use. Well, I can't carry any more because I've got all those. As well as you'll find a camp right here for you to use skill points if you want, as well as some salvage. Alright, with the skills now, we have got 3 sets of different things in here, which is to do with 9 sets of different things on the first one, which is on the mountain that you'll find in the middle of the screen at the bottom for you to see. And also you'll find it say 78% right there in the middle, which you'll find a head symbol on there, which is up to 75%. And also it has got 8 more other skills for you to choose from. And the last one, which is up to 72%, which is the shape of a knife, as well as it's got 7 skills on there. I'm going to go through these. And also the first one on the left hand side in the middle, which is to do with your health to last even longer for you to choose from. Alright. And also, next one along, which is to do with Lara's muscles, as in referring to grabbing a rock, even though you don't see her grab a rock, for her to punch through someone's head. Alright, also next of all, which is another kind of a punch thing for Lara to use, which is her axe to hurt people with. Next one along, which is the axe again, which is going to be involving for you to do something else, which is for you to use this one, which is called dodge counter. And when you do select this one, and you have been using this for you to be able to push the circle or B for you to dodge around people. And what I mean by that is that when you get someone towards you, push the circle or B, and then the symbol of triangle or Y will pop up for you to push. And also, when I said about using this one, and you push the circle or B or X and triangle with any which one of those console controllers you're using, you can get Lara to use the axe and do a good stunt of hurting people with. Alright, but also when you do select the dodge counter, this one will be active for you to choose, which is dodge kill, which is going to hurt some people a bit, not a great deal. But also I haven't selected this one, there's a specific reason for that. And also when you do select this one, you will be able to select this one for dodge kill MASTERY, which is instant death, which is basically allows you to kill people straight away without using your weapons. So that is why I have left these two alone, because I want to enjoy the weapons, as well as you probably would have said, oh yeah, I prefer that. Yes, most definitely. Alright, so those are those. Now we are in the mountain one. Oh, too far out. Oh, still too far out, sorry. My mistake. Okay, what this one will do, which is allows you to have 9 different things for you to use, which is this one that will allow you to have animals and food to be found easy enough, which is allows you to push the L1 button for a certain colour to go round the objects as well as round the animals for you to see where they're hiding. Alright, so that's what that'll do. And also with the objects, what I mean by that is if you're looking for the GPS caches or the relixes or the documents, and relixes are in boxes and the documents are in books that you're looking for. So documents are books and relixes are boxes you define. Alright, so that's what I'll do. Next of all, which is this one right here, which is shaped like a plant, which allows you to have your skill points to be boosted up even higher, which is XP, what I'm confirming to. So when you do not select this one, you won't be getting a lot of XP, but you'll get some. And further to, like, if you pick the plant, you haven't picked this one up yet, you'll get 5 XP, but when you do select this one and you pick up a plant, you get 10 XP, as well as you can get some from animals as well. And if you killed a deer, you'll get 40 XP. And if you have selected this one, you'll get 50 XP. If you kill a wolf and you haven't selected this one yet, you'll get 20 XP. But also when you do select this one, you get 30. And so that's what that'll do. Similar sort of things with a pig or boar, whatever flipping, I don't know what it is. You can grab 40 XP, but also when you do select it, you get 80. And so that's what that kind of thing does. Next one along, which is to do with salvage, which is in big boxes or smaller boxes for you to grab some more salvage instead of having a couple. But also if you're a first time player, you might want to select this one to get your XP with your salvage to be climbing up a bit more quicker than usual, because if you haven't been selecting it, you won't be getting many. But also if you haven't selected it, you won't be getting none. So while you select that one straight away, as well, you might want to select this one as well for you to grab some salvage from animals as well. Alright, next one along, which is to do with arrows. And same thing again, if you're a first time player and you fired 4 arrows at a deer and you killed it and you haven't selected this one, you won't be getting no arrows back. But also when you do select this one and you killed a deer with 5 arrows you killed fired at a deer, you might pick up 3 arrows back, you might grab 4, you might grab 5 of them back. And so that's what that'll do. Next one along, which is to do with ammo, which is to do with your weapons, like the bullets and the arrows and stuff. You'll grab a fair few back from however how many you used to get hold of. So that's what that'll do. Next of all, which is for you to land safely without taking too much damage or either without dying. Because if you're quite high at somewhere and then you're gonna flicking die. But if you're a bit lower than you think you are, you could survive. Next one along, which is like a magnifying glass, which allows you to find your documents, relixes and stuff on your map. Depends on which location of areas you are in. Especially if you're in an area and you're walking around a place and you select this one, some of them will pop up. But also if you haven't selected it and you're walking around the places, you won't be seeing them anywhere. But you could possibly come across them somewhere when you're going around places and you find something sitting on top of something or somewhere that you're in, then you've got a chance of that. Next of all, which is this one, you get a better chance of finding them even more quicker than that. Alright, but also what I'm going to do is select this one to grab a lot more ammo from people, which is probably the best idea for you to do. And last of all, which is the last one, which is to do with more time with your bow. What I mean by that is that let's say if you've got 5 seconds with your bow, for example, and you want to go for a dip, and you find a dip and you're holding the L2 and R2 button in, and the 5 seconds starts to tick down, and you try and go for the head, and the deer walks again a bit, and your 5 seconds is going down to 3 seconds, you go back to the deer's head, and the deer starts to run away before you just about get there, and you see where it's going, you're pushing the R3 nozzle towards where the deer's head is, and it's still running away. And you've kept that R2 in there, and the 3 seconds goes down, and it goes ping, and then your arrow has gone. So you've got more time for you to grab that, but you've got probably about 15 seconds to do that. So you might get about another 5 or another 15 seconds to get some more time for that. Next of all, which is ammo capacity, which involves you giving more bullets for your gun and more arrows. Because if you haven't selected this one, you'll get 20 arrows, you get 90 bullets for the rifle, you'll grab 50 bullets for the pistol, and 20 shotgun shells for the shotgun. Also, when you do select it, you get 25 shotgun shells, you'll get 120 for the rifle, you'll get 75 bullets for the pistol, and you'll get 30 for the arrows. But also, once again, when you select this one, you'll get more. So instead of having 90 for the, instead of having 120 for the rifle, you get 150. With the shotgun, instead of having 25, you'll get 30. Instead of having 75 for the pistol, you'll get 100. And with the bow, instead of having 30, you'll have 40 instead. Next one along, which is to do with XP for enemies you kill. Instead of having 20 XP for killing someone, you get 50, or even a lot more than that. That's what that does. Next of all, which is to do with a stunt. Same thing again with a dodge counter you want to select for you to be able to push this triangle or Y with circle or B to go with, for you to get the arrow to go through their neck. And again, dodge counter for you to push the B or circle, whichever console you're using, with triangle or Y for you to get Lara to use your pistol to shoot in the head. Same thing again with the rifle, same buttons to do a good stunt to get the shoot in the head. Ballistically with a rifle that goes exactly how it should do it. The shotgun as well, the same thing, and you'll be able to do that. Alright, and that's all those. And also, I think, do I want anything else? Don't think I want any of those. That last one for the magnifying glass, because that's all been dealt with. No, don't want nothing like that. Don't think I want the pistol. We'll be fine. Okay, also with the salvage, with the bow, with the shotgun, I don't think there's nothing I want to do with that. With the rifle, probably want, I'll tell you what, probably want the pistol to be a bit more effective. So I'll have it for 200 salvage. The pistol to be a bit more powerful, that's a good idea. Or do I want the rifle to be a bit more powerful? Yeah, I'll tell you what, 400 salvage, like that. There's 3,942 left. Right, okay. Right, so that's that done. Right. Next of all, don't think I can pick any more bullets up. Nah. Right, L3 up. And L3 towards the right a bit. And L3 up and push the ARX to swing across this bit. L3 up to get Lara to pull herself up. And make sure you push it towards the right up a bit as well. L3 up towards the right a bit. And then push it L3 towards the right side. To right, very, very right side of it. And L3 up towards the right side again. To get Lara to climb all the way up. Press ARX and slam the extra square in, whichever console you're using. L3 up towards the right side of it, so you can keep climbing up. Same thing if you're going towards the left side. Push it up a bit towards the left side. Push it all the way up. Push it up towards the right side. And push it towards the left on the right hand side with the L3 towards the right side. And press the square or X, or square X and A. So slam into the icy bit over there. L3 up towards the left, L3 towards the left now. Do those buttons again, AOX and X and square, whichever console you're using. And get Lara to go towards the left, and pick L3 towards the left and L3 up. So Lara can now go L3 up and A-rates and get a large to go over here.
Oh, great queen,
And now Sam's over there.
I have brought
And also Matthias is over there as well.
Pull, and return to this mortal coil.
And there's Himiko.
Pull, and be reborn.
Just controlling the wind and stuff.
And awaken.
And now she's awake. And so now, Sam's been taking control from Himiko now. So now this is going to involve you to stop Himiko now. Also, you're going to have to hop down after her, and also you find a load of criminals over here. So you might want to play aggressive. Also, if you're using your flames, or using your normal arrows, you might want to use your flames by pushing the up D-pad once. If you want to use explosives, push the L3 up towards up 1. Same thing if you're using other things. Whoops. Left it too late. Left it too late. Laura's dead. Laura's dead. Right, so like I said, if you're using your normal arrows, if you can look at the top right side, there's a number 40 on there. And as I said before, L3 up just once. Now you'll find the flames that's changed up on the right hand side there. If you want it swapped back to normal, to your explosives, push the up D-pad once again. And also you'll find number 7 up there now, which is saying I've got 7 of those to use. So if you've got your flames and you want to do your normal arrows, push the D-pad up to 2 times to switch it. Alright. Same thing, if you've got normal arrows, just push the D-pad up 2 times for that. Explosive if you've got it. Alright. Also same thing with the shotgun. If you just got the shotgun shells and you've brought the flames, explosive shotgun, push the D-pad left D-pad button just once. Alright, just push it left once to get the flame shotgun shells. And also I'm going to reload that back up as you saw the white patch turning a couple of them that's gone grey. And also on the top right side of it, you'll find 100 on there for the pistol. And also as you see there, I've got 100. Oh, that guy's just falling now. I don't see why he's fucking done that. What a dick. Also there's a stunt head symbol there. I'm going to leave that because I want to stay alive as much as I can. And also you'll find some explosive bombs up there that you can use to blow some people up. 50 XP right there. And also that guy's going to chuck some fucking things at me. Also I'm going to dodge that turd by pressing circle or B for you to do, and then push the triangle white, and then switch the gun, and the shotgun will explode. Oh, I don't want that, thank you. But also what you want to do is stay behind something to get your health to go back up. What you want to do is leave your controller alone to do that. Alright. Really? Oh. Fuck off. And also this will get messy. How did he miss that? Oh, hang on. Tell you what. Ah, too late. Too late. He's dead. He snuffed it. He snuffed it. But also, I've got 28 salvage there and 10 bullets for the rifle. But also, when you do fire a load of bullets and you've killed a fair few of people and you die, some people will disappear. And you'll have less many people to kill to get less of the stuff from people. Also, there's 8 bullets for the pistol and 7 salvage there. There's another guy down there. He's going to give me 1 grenade launcher, 3 bullets and 25 salvage there. And so a couple of people died dead down here from when I shut that down. 1 bullet for rifle and 10 salvage. 25 salvage. And now the only reason why I've only got salvage is because I'm full. Up to 150 for the rifle, 100 for the pistol, and 30 for the shotgun, and well, with the bow, I haven't even used it, so I've only got 40. And I'll show you what you're going to do is push L3 up for this bit to happen. Yeah, Sam, hold on, we're coming, we'll help you. And also there's a couple of storm guards there, but that's going to slam down to stop them getting us. Right, so now, like I said, this is where it's going to get messy. There's more to come. And also, I'm probably going the wrong way. Idiot. Right, so L3 up towards this side, where this paintwork is. L3 up and push the ARX 2 times. And keep that L3 up. And L3 up towards it. Where you'll find all this go off. Also, you'll find some couple of other people there as well. You can have an arrow in your head. Let's just get the fuck out of my way. Yeah, she's getting a bit pissed, isn't she? Oh, Laura. Yeah, get in our bloody way, eh? Also, I'm using some flame arrows now to burn them to death. There you are. 55 XP right there on the left hand side for you to see. Get back here, you chicken. Another headshot there, 55 XP. To burn them to pieces. Oi! Got under there. I don't think so. If you try and hit me, I'll fucking try and hit you. No, I'll try fucking again. Stop it. There. That's right, 40 XP there. And also 6 arrows and 24 salvage there. Also, what I might do is hit that one over there, because there's a couple of guys over there. Also, like I say, you want to keep moving sometimes when you're playing a bit more careful. Also, I'll tell you what. Oh shit. Lucky I caught that just in time. Also, I got 5 salvage and 5 boots and 6 something off. Can't remember. You can blow yourself to pieces. Also, there's a couple more guys coming up. That's why the wind's picking up as well as I'm slowing down a bit. You can't protect yourself forever. Also, what I'm going to do is wait for him to come to me, and then I'm going to push the triangle or circle, which is what you might want to do. You want something like this, or something like, oh, ow, timed that all wrong. And this is what I mean. There we go, ready? Ready? Oh yeah, look at that. Good at it. There's 1 bullet and 20 salvage from that guy. I've obviously done him. Also, I'm pushing L1 in. Need to find out where the things are. Also, I'm not going to get nothing from them, am I? Because he's been squashed too badly. This guy's going to give me 18 salvage and 5 arrows and some grenades. This guy's going to be 1 of them and 18 of the salvage as well. This guy's going to give me 19 salvage because I'm full with everything else. 43 salvage from him, which is quite impressive. Now we're almost at the end now. We're almost at the end. Alright, so we're getting closer to the end now. Right, okay, so L3 up. And keep it up. Allow to walk towards here. And where the wind's going to pick up from Himiko. Yeah, Matthias, pack it in. But he ain't gonna pack it in, is he? He's a prick. Right, L3 up. And keep it up by pressing the AOX as well. And again, AOX, and slam the X square in. Or X and A, depends on which console you're using. And Lara will slowly walk on her own, so you don't have to touch no buttons. Where you will meet this bloody fucking arsehole. No, this is a tough old fuck, remember? Even though they're fucking trying to kill it. Now you're probably thinking, how the fuck do you do that? Well, this could have involved me dying a lot. Possibly. Also, you want to push the circle or B and keep staying away from that axe slamming hammer thing. Also, what you want to do is keep going for the back. Also, what you're going to have to do is do 3 of these. There you go, and then wait for the triangle or Y to pop up. Push it, and push it again when it turns up. He's not dead yet, he won't be dead yet. Right, now there's a couple of these going to pop up now, there's small ones. These are storm guards. Especially this big fucker here. So, you have to do a fair load of dodging around the place by pushing the circle, or B, and use L3 towards the left and right, all over the place. So keep dodging around. Alright. Also, I'm going to keep doing is talking as well as dodging around. There's 23 rifle bullets and 9 salvage. Ouch. Cunt. Cunt bag. Ow. Should have done the dodging. Should have done the dodging. Don't forget what I did say. What did I just say? Right, so when you've done a couple of these, you don't have to do your first attack again. Alright? So once you've done it once, you don't have to do it again. But with him, you've got to do it 3 times. Alright? That's the trouble with this. Take him out. You can flick out one of them. Because I like 70 XP right there. Thank you very much. You can try and knock him out. So you've got a couple of choices there. There's 20 rifle bullets there from him. So like I say, you want to keep moving most of the time. You can have one of them. You can be smacked in there. I'll have 13 rifle shells and 23 salvage from you. Thank you very much. Right, now there is a chance of hurting him now. Like I say, you want to try and keep behind him. So like I say, once you've... oh, missed. You missed. So like I say, you want to stay right behind him. Also, I'm not even doing that. Or either. He wants a lot more shotgun shells. Because he's a tough fucker, this bastard. Oh, so I'm low on those now. Because I caught up with that. Ow. Right. There we are. There's one. Triangle again. Or Y. And you've done that. There's the second one. But you need to do it one more time. But like I say, once you've done it once and you died, you don't have to do it again. Same thing again. If you died, which I haven't done it yet, so you're in good nick. Ouch. Oh, shit. And so if I did die, you won't have to do it your second time. You just got to do it just once every time when you whack him and kill him. Or flick it at him. And he's going to say, fuck off. Don't blame him. Trust me, I would have said the same thing if you're fucking at me. Alright, there's another one. And again. And now once you've done that, you're going to want to keep whacking that button. Triangle or Y, just keep doing it. And then slowly but surely, you'll be able to use your square X to get the axe to be pulled out of his head. And he is dead. Done and gone. And 100 XP once you have. But also now, if you haven't died at all, well, you can pick up almost everything. 13 shotgun shells there and 24 salvage there. Impressive. 10 shotgun shells and another 18 salvage there. That's very occasionally happens. There's 20 salvage there. And another 90 salvage there. Wow. Fucking quite surprised. There's another 20 there. And so now, you're wondering what's left to be done. Wow. And we'll just try and figure out where I've got to find some more bits and pieces. Which there is no more salvage for me to grab hold of. Right, L3 up towards here, towards some steps or something. Turn the L3 towards the left. And L3 up again. So you can get Lara to go all the way here. Where you'll find Sam. In peril from the vice. Who's going to flicking say no! But we say tough shit. And he decides to punch me, which I didn't do the L2 and R2 in the right time. Also you can push the triangle wide when that pops up, if you haven't done that mistake, but I just did. And now he wants to use that axe to try and cut my flipping neck off, even though he wants to do it to Lara. So now you can grab the pistol, push the R2 in, and then what you can do is see Lara use two hands. Where you can just keep using the R2 button in. R2 or R1. L2 and R2, sorry. And there goes Matthias, he's fucking gone for good. He's gone for fucking good. So, shame on him. And of course, Lara sees Sam take punishment from Matthias at Himiko. And what's she going to do? Finally destroy Himiko. With that flamey stick and burn it to death. And destroy Himiko. And Himiko is completely dead now. And of course, Sam is alright now.
Oh, Sam. Thank God.
She's safe.
Laura. What's happening? I'm here. You're safe now. It's okay. It's okay. You saved me. I knew you would.
Well,
I
Lara
made
did
you a
say,
promise. Let's get you home.
didn't she? Lara did say, I'll save you and help you. And so, Himiko is dead, Matthias is dead, and a fair load of other people are dead, which is a couple of Lara's friends, which is 3 of them. Alex, Roth, and Grim. Oh, and don't forget, the good flicking doctor, Whitman the Gross.
There's Laura. She's got Sam.
Yes, Jonah. She's got Sam. There you go. She's free. course you'll be okay.
What happened up there?
Nothing. Nothing's happened.
It's over. We can go now.
Yes. Stop
Alright,
playing.
let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah, stop complaining, Res. We can frickin' go home now. Look, got their little boat and they're gonna sail away from the island.
I've been so blind, so naive. For years, I resented my father, doubted him like the rest. But he was right about so much. I just wish I could tell him that now. There are so many mysteries that I once dismissed as mere stories, but the line between our myths and truth is fragile and blurry. I need to find answers. I must understand.
And there's the TR on the right hand side, just there, to say recording. And also it says Dragons Triangle south of something that I just missed.
Anything? Don't really know what happened to you on that island. Judging from those wounds and that look in your eyes, I'm guessing I don't want to know. Anyway, we'll be home soon.
I'm not going home.
Really, Laura? Really? Now there it is. There it is. We are at the end. Now, I hope you've enjoyed the journey with me and Laura and our own friends, and just one nasty friend as was one nasty flicking guy that wants to take over the country as well as the island. Yeah, Matthias, as well as all those people there in the pictures there. It shows you who's create the game and ideas of how to make it and other things that they've done some progress of making it for us to enjoy playing, as well as a couple of other people I know that has played this before, as well as some people I probably haven't got no idea who's been playing it, which is probably yourselves, whoever's checking on my YouTube channel of how to play it and other things. And once again, I hope you've enjoyed the journey of seeing me play this game, and I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you've enjoyed the details of how to use your skills and what kind of salvage that you might want to use for the best kind of weapons. That I've given you some ideas of how they work and what you can do with them, and which couple of options you might want to use best out of the weapons, like using explosives on your rifle or any explosives for your bow to do that, as well as your pistol to do 3 bullets at once, and some couple of other things about your weapons to be used even better, for knowing how many bullets you can use at once, as well as how many bullets you can only carry at a time, as well as how long they can last, about the white patch that goes around the number in the middle of the right hand side of the screen for you to know about. So I've done a great deal of this, I think. You know, I've done a fair few times, but everybody can do it at times, just die and die and die all the time. But if you're on hard difficulty level, then you've got a better freaking chance of dying all the time. A lot, even much more than that. And so I hope you've had some nice tips and tricks and how to find all the documents and relics and all the other things you've got to grab hold of, as well as completing the challenges of every bits of the places that you can be in. But still, with the first place that I have been in, to try and find the skulls that swing around the tree trunks and stuff, where I couldn't freaking find one of them. And this is always one I was expecting to freaking struggle to find, but everybody does it at times when you don't know where you are or where they are. As well as if you play it a load of times and you've forgotten whereabouts it's hiding. Yeah, so sorry about that, but it's easy enough to do. And still, once again, I hope you've enjoyed the journey, and I hope you've enjoyed having fun watching me play it, and I hope you've enjoyed watching me play Rise of the Tomb Raider as well. So that's in my YouTube channel if you want to see it, as well as I'll just have to figure out what I want to do next on my YouTube channel. Like, for example, if I wanted to do Tomb Raider 2 or Tomb Raider 3 or Tomb Raider Legend, some of the old other Tomb Raider games that's been put over there that I'm quite interested in. And if you want any more details about Tomb Raider games, then you can always comment and follow me on YouTube, and it's my great pleasure for you to know see pretty much most of the things. And once again, with all the recordings I've done, you can give them a good old like and comment on them, and I shall catch you sometime again, and I shall hope you enjoyed your day, and I shall catch you on the next game somewhere along the line. Take care.